we're down at Collins. We had cut this for hay, but unfortunately it ain't very good. It rained on it, and this is the field we're going to start in first. Keithy's been tedding it for a couple of days. It's been dry now for a day and a half. It's unbelievable. Robert's going to run the rake for us. It's not the nicest of stuff, but it is nice and dry. We're going to do this field first, then we're going to move into the one next door. We've got 2 more fields at Jackie's, same conditioned, they've been rained on. We will just round bale them up, we'll leave them out there, and we'll pick them up in about a week's time, something like that. We'll make a stack down the farm, and the cows will eat them, no worries. Anyway, Robert's going to leave us a nice big row. We're on the baler, Robert will row, and we'll have this done in the afternoon, no worries. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get onto Jackie's tomorrow and do that, and then that's all the hay cleared up, and then hopefully some better weather comes and we can start cutting again. Bit of a perfectionist is old Robbo. You can just go straight into the next row now, look. Just going to check our settings on the box. Farmer wanted them wound up pretty tight because we don't want stacks and stacks of bales. Although for hay, normally you wouldn't wind them up too tight. So I've saved our previous settings. We're going to wrap them up a little bit like silage, and the cows love it. Even if they heat up in the middle, they like it even more. So it's not too critical how tight we have them. So we're going to tighten them up. It goes up to about 210 bar. We're set at about 180, so it's not the tightest it'll go. We'll probe them while we're here because we've got the probe with us. We'll just double check the moisture, and then we will get going. We'll do 2 or 3 bales, and then we'll check the moisture and then go from there. But we just got to make sure it's in auto, and then it does its own thing. It'll tell you when it's full. You open the door, shut, you let it tie, open the door, let the bale out. It's pretty simple. This thing will tell us when it is nearly full, and then beep at us when it is full. That's nearly full. Now it's tying, putting the net on. And now you can open the door. Out she comes. Shut the doors, and then beep to go. We'll do 3, probe them, and then we're going to crack on. Right, so we just put our probe in, press our moisture button. Uh-oh. Oh no. Looks like our moisture meter's gone out the part. We just put some new batteries in that. I don't quite know what's up with that, but it won't read it. Ah. No, it's not working at all. But those are plenty tight enough. They're heavy enough. They you can have this thing wound right up and it will shove some material in a bale. But you know, Keithy's pretty Keithy always aids on the side of caution, especially with hay. So although our moisture meter isn't working, and I don't know why, I will look into that, we're going to keep going. When Keithy's pretty happy, you know it's pretty fit. So I was just going to double check it, that was all. But just for interest, that's all. We will have to look at getting another one of those. That's a shame. That was working really well, that one, and it was accurate. It was nice. Never mind. Right, we're going to crack on. We'll come back at the end and we have just finished up for the day. I forgot to show you the bales when I come out because somebody rang me, so it all went out my head. But we're going baling again tomorrow, so I'll get to show you that. Battery is going to run out very soon as well, so we'll see what tomorrow brings. I'm gonna blow the baler. I should blow the baler off now, but it's gonna be a morning job. Right, everyone's heading home. We'll get these last bales done up tomorrow. Make a big stack somewhere. Do a good job. All done, Robbo? All done?
Yeah.
Just put this one on, have you?
Yeah.
Huh, good man.
Yeah, the other one.
That was the one that went down, was it?
Right, no, that's the one that was in the shed.
Yeah.
No, I pumped it up last night, and this morning it was flat again.
Ah, right. So we got to punch them in, no worries.
Just have a bloody thistle or thorn in it.
Yeah.
You usually get them with
What's with the jumper then? You don't wear jumpers.
It was a bit chillier.
What's the let me see that picture of that thing on there. What is it? Oh yeah, nice little pheasant.
I don't know. I've not looked at the picture.
No.
Eyes are like me.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
That looks like a cockbird on there, Rob.
Let people know I'm a cock.
Hey, you ain't showed everyone your new car yet, look.
What do you mean? Oh.
Where's your cap?
Excuse me?
Where's your... Don't they have caps no more?
Hey?
Don't you have a cap no more?
Okay.
How'd you get... Have they
I don't
changed?
think you can get into it. Can't push in it, can you?
No.
No.
It's new. I never knew you could do that. Smart little motor, innit? Go on, boy. Steady. You'll be in there on your own. Alright, Robbo. Come on, boy.
It's the start of the day.
Yeah. You know you will. Come on, boy.
Go on.
Come on, it. He's only got to stand there, Rob. They can't fit through the gap no more. Right, do you want to do one? Do you know how they do it?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Right, you can do the one under the
muscle?
No, this is the one in the muscle. So you need to just feel
Some green.
nice big chunky muscly bit. Don't mess about to get it in there. Give it a good rub afterwards. Right, this one goes just under the skin, so you want to pinch a bit of skin and you just want to pierce the skin and put it under the skin, alright?
Yeah.
This is the easy one if I'm honest, because you find a big chunky bit of meat.
Yeah.
But this is the really important one. So you want to find a bit, you'll keep holding this skin back, but when you find a bit, it's usually by the shoulder, that's it, just in, there you go. Sweet. You've got to be careful doing that because it'll go through the other side of the jacket. So you'll go through one side and out the other side. Alright mate, put the bit on the Sharpie bit, and that's it, job done. You can go.
Here's myself.
Alright girl?
Alright, mum.
She's quite protective, isn't she?
Big head, that.
Which is good, isn't it?
She won't. Wow. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, she's...
Alright, let's have a look at his legs then. So his legs are still ballooned, aren't they? So we've got to just keep monitoring that. Do you think they're as ballooned as yesterday? Probably the same, aren't they?
Yeah, they look about the same.
So tomorrow, hopefully, they should start going down a bit, shouldn't they?
Hopefully.
Right, so this is the adjustment on your reel, on how tight your reel gets to the ground. So if you're taking in, you know, if you're catching it on the floor a lot, you need to obviously lower your wheels down a little bit more. But if you're missing a bit, if you're missing some on the row, you know, you're not collecting it all in, you obviously need to let the reel down. So the tyres are what hold it all in place. So the tyres go down on the floor, and then you just adjust this plate here. One hand. Oh god, we've just come from there. So what we need to do is we need to hire our wheels, and it's not a lot, you know, there's very fine adjustments. You can go one whole hole, which is more adjustment than you want, but if you've got a lot of fine adjustment here. So we just picked our wheel up just one hole more, and it will just let the reel down a little tiny bit, and we do the same to the other side, and we'll see if it's collecting it a bit better. It was collecting 99% of it, but it's just leaving a tiny bit. So we just drop it down, see if that makes a difference, and then go from there. But she's all blown off. Absolute horrible job. You got to get mask on. It's terrible. It only done 200 bales yesterday, so farmer wouldn't have blown it off. I know he wouldn't. It doesn't need greasing again. But, you know, after a good day, you know, you run 400 or 500 bales through it, then you can grease it again. So we'll do today's, and then it'll get a grease. The PTO and that just gets greased every 3 days. You know, it's just the working points, like the back doors are going every time, so they want to be done every day really. We'll have to put a new net in today, so we've got to learn this. There's going to be another 200 bales there. That will run out, and then we've got to put that one in. Should be all right. I'm going to take a picture just before, just so I can. Once it's ran out, it's easy to see it in there, but once it's all gone, you're like, oh well, did that go over that one or under that? So anyway, it's been mizzling about this morning, so Keithy's just giving it an hour, and then he'll head off tedding, and I imagine this afternoon we'll get going again. Linda and Hayes are on hay again. Some holidays coming up, so we won't see Hayes for a few weeks as she's got to watch the kids. But that little clip goes on there just to stop it. Do the other side. I like to get in there and blow the rollers off, just so this thing's got a double drive, and it's, I think, where is it double driven off? It's the back belt, and I don't know, Cole reckons it makes all the difference. So that's the second drive up there. So the yeah, the way the belt goes is it catches hold of it up there and drives it. It drives it from the top and the bottom. Stop it to stop the bale slipping, I think, is what that's all about. Right, anyway, I'm done here. I just had a little look round here. I thought it might have been leaking, but this one chain is huge, and I can see they got two pipes going into one and shoving a lot of oil on it, so this is getting quite a lot of oil around this area. I don't think it's hurting anything, it's just messy. These nice little, you know, simple design, look, just catching there. Pull that. You've got somewhere to stand when you're putting your reel in. I've got to take a picture of this so I don't forget later on. Hopefully we'll be going this afternoon. We just made a start here. Robbo's just going round for the first time. Just made one quick bale, sorted this out. We put a brand new battery in this thing yesterday, and for some reason or another, oh, here we go. Right, so we just literally spike her in there, give it a second, press the button, 10.5. That is perfect, and I do mean perfect. That is more than fit. The field next door is a little bit thicker in crop, so Keithy's just been tedding it. He's been tedding it all morning, but this is the stuff we're tedding. So it's such a shame. It would have made such nice bales, small bales, but you can't control the weather, so unfortunately the cows will enjoy this now. You know, it's not crazy bad, it's just coloured, and people don't like brown hay, do they? So it'll get put into round bales, and I don't know how many will be out here. Another 200, I suspect. That field is really thick crop, so right, I better pick me moisture meter up. It's 2 o'clock. Fingers crossed we'll be done in good time today. Oh, I just want to check me row, make sure I'm picking it up a bit better today. probably could go down one more, couldn't it? Yes, let's just do that while we got a bit of time while we're waiting. We'll just make sure we're clearing it all up. I'll just show you a couple more bales as they come out. Machine runs on 540. We put it in eco mode. Let's just rev this up to 540. Put the reel down in float. And the door is shut. And this is our row. And you simply just drive along. We've got our baler set at the height we want, so it'll start registering on this monitor in a minute how full the baler is. It will also tell you if the material inside the baler is uneven and which side to drive to make it more even, which is pretty handy. But the material's nice and dry, that's the main thing. When the buzzer beeps, stop the baler, it'll put its net on. Two and a half times it puts on, and then you simply, once it's put its net on, open the doors, shut the doors, and when you're doing the headlands, you just want to, you want to like Robbo's here with the rakelet. So we will just put the bales to one side next to the, furthest away from the rake as we can, so he can work without having to dodge bales, and also we can work without having to dodge bales as well. And yeah, we'll soon get some cleared up. Pretty nice job though, I quite enjoy this job. Cole has a long time, there's a train, look. There goes the train. That is headed for London, I imagine. Just guessing. No, Oxford and then London. But yeah, it won't take long, we'll soon have this cleared up. We had 179 down coals, and we'll see what we get here today. And this thing has multiple counters, so you can, you can set her up for all sorts. Open and shut. Rob's got to be careful, he's got a few poles in here today, so he's got to be careful. That was his first go on the rake yesterday. He did alright. You don't have to tell him nothing. He's pretty good on it. He does a lot with his dad as well, so you haven't really got to tell him much. Give him the heads up of the quirks and things to look out for, and he's away. He's just sorting on it. Yeah, this would have been lovely, hey, it's such a shame. But this is England and it rains all the time. Now, Colin will go. He makes this baler eat hay, and I'm a little bit cautious with it at the moment, because if you block it up, it is 3/4 of an hour to unblock it. So when you got rows like this, I'm pretty cautious. That's enough material, really. You can push it, and I imagine it would go a couple of gears faster than this. In fact, I know it would, but I just don't really want to be spending the day unblocking the baler. But this is going to make one pretty quick in material like this. It doesn't take long when you got a big row like that. Anyway, we should crack on. Let her out. You can't see the bale coming out, and it always makes me feel a bit nervous letting it out to make sure it's out, but if you're facing downhill, you want to be turning them so they don't roll away. There's little things you want to watch for, like on the headlands, you want to just put them all to the side of the hedge if you can, once the beeper's gone off, you can reverse while it's putting the net on. As long as you're not putting material in, you can, while it's putting net on, you can get yourself backed and get the bales out of the way for the brake man. There we go. That's what it's all about. Fingers crossed, it just stays dry enough for us to bale these up, and we can forget about it. We will come pick them up. The farmer's keen to get them picked up pretty soon, so we will be coming to pick them up probably on the next video, I'd have thought. So I'll come back at the end and I'll show you all the bales. I will do that this time. I forgot last time, someone rang me. I've got big row here. Look at that. Whoa, that's a big row. Do not want to block the baler up. But it all goes in. How that baler takes that amount of material in, I do not know. That scares me to death. If this was silage in, you wouldn't dream of putting that through it, because we've seen it before. Damp grass does block it up. Look at this row here. I'm just going to creep through this because that's a lot of material. Look at that going in there. Someone might say to me, that ain't a lot, you know, go a bit faster than that, but nah, that'll do for me. We've got another bale ready already. There we go, that's all there is to it. This field is a hell of a crop, so I might show you the rows in there, and then we'll come back at the end. But I'm going to crack on with this. Glad to get it finally in a bale. Right, you guys are on my head for a minute. Robbo's just left. We've just put a net in. It was my first time doing it, so we just put one in. Wasn't too bad actually. The nets are so heavy, unbelievable. I can't see you know, I can see a young lady struggling with that, trying to do that, but yeah, they're awfully heavy. And everything you know, it's all got to be put above head height, so not the easiest thing to do, but we got her done. Stop on the beam, put the net on. Open the door. Out she comes. These rows are pretty big. I don't go too crazy fast through them. There was a lot of material here. Stopping again. Now she comes. That's plenty thicker. Look at that going in there. Christ. It blows my mind how it deals with all that. Another bale. You're seeing this as it happens, so that's how quick it'll fill. You can have the bale size, you know, you can have them 6 foot if you wanted, but we don't need them that big. I think farmer has them about 4 foot, I think. That just absolutely gobbles it up. Whoa, that's probably on the limit there. Oh dear me. Is that gonna beep at me before I get round. I just skip a row each time. I don't know how other people do it. I'm just making it up as I go. Gonna be stopping again. I don't know what we are, 305. Yeah, there'll be about 375, won't there, at the end? Something like that, 350. Rows are massive. Eats it up there, Christ. I can see why the guys like this baler. I haven't had a single fault with it. I haven't had anything happen weird. Oh. It just keeps going. Leaves a tidy bale. I put a new net on and every bale's got a rough edge like that, and it's obviously something I've done and I'm not sure what. But I think the best thing to do is just pull it all out and start again. Whoa, you fell off. There's nothing obvious going on there. So we look at our manual. Now I know the reel's the wrong way round. It's supposed to be like that. Come back through. You know, we have got it all threaded the right way. And this is the edge. Is this edge? Looks to me like it's going to put the next one on fine. Unless it's just the roll. Look at this, look. It looks like it gets. I shall blow it off. If it keeps doing it, I shall pull the net out. It could be the net. It wasn't doing it before I put this net in. It was doing it fine. Let me show you one for example. So, yes, these are the ones it was doing before I changed the net over, and they are perfectly on the edge, as you can see. So, we'll get the blower around it, get it all blown off. We haven't done much with it, so I can't. And it's exactly when I changed the net over, so it's something net related. I shall pull it all out, rethread it all, but we're done here. I don't know how many we had. Let's see how many we had. A bit annoying. That annoys me when I don't know what it is. And it'll be something simple. It'll most likely be something I've done. We have got 358 total, 180. About 180 at each place. 360, 18, 36, yeah. Nearly to the bale. That's quite something. Yeah, 180 bales at each at Collins, 180 bales at Jackie's. 358 total. That's not bad. I'm going to take this thing back, get her blown off, pull that net out, put her back in, and I imagine she'll be good as gold then. But yes, always left with a little one. I should have put it into manual mode. I was on the phone at the time, but I should have put it in manual mode and made a bigger one, because a bigger one's better than a little one. But either way, it don't matter. It's all baled now anyway. Shame it didn't go into little bales, but that's what it is. We're going to leave it there because the video will be long enough. It's a weekend again. I don't know. We're hoping maybe weather might be getting a bit better next week, so Keithy might go and mow some more. We'll see as the weekend progresses. We've got to pick all these up. I think Farmer was keen to come pick them up, so we might just come pick them up. God, I like seeing things perfect, and I don't like seeing rough edges on bales. But at the same time, it's raining over there, so it's more important to get them in a bale. They'll pick up. It's not like they won't pick up, and they're feeding cows, so they don't need to be pretty or anything like that. They're just going to go into a stack. We'll feed them the cows, no worries. So yes, but there we go. Anyway, I imagine Carl will know what that is straight away. If I ring him and ask him, he'll probably tell me. But I'm going to blow her off, rethread that string, and I imagine she'll be good as gold then. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.